All right, welcome back to the Podrace. Uh, Thanks for joining us for this another episode. We're kind of going to jump right into it. We have a tier list here to get the episode kickstarted. This episode is kind of just ranking about 20 franchises of based off what we think they're. Are we going based off impact, the
I was
quality,
just think
kind of a mix
quality,
of both?
just quality. Yeah, what you
Okay.
think is better? I think.
All right.
Um. All right. So to start, we have our tiers here. Avatar to start.
I don't think it should go lower than B. I know you're lower on it. I think the second two are. I will say B
Okay.
because I
I'm
don't think it's
I'm cool with it
like a
because I'm
best franchise ever,
yeah
but it is like the highest or one of the highest grossing
yeah. I mean, I have to
franchises. It's hard to kind of
yeah.
degrade that aspect of it.
It's
I
yeah.
think
It's
B
not
is
that
good to
high
start
for.
off.
It's not like that high of a grossing movie by mistake, but I don't think it's like peak. But I'm cool with B. Um, Avengers.
I guess it would be MCU. I'm assuming. I
Do you want
feel
to
like
go?
you have
Do
to
you want
put
to do
it in
MC?
S.
I was gonna say, well, yeah. Either way, I was gonna put it S, whether it's MCU or Avengers. I'm gonna assume
I
it's
think they're
MCU.
just we're just gonna go MCU with that.
Okay. Um, but even if it was like, well,
Even
regardless,
if it's
like to bring
Avengers,
all
I'd
those characters
probably
together,
put it in
it's
S.
mhm,
So
yeah, just what they did, bringing all these different characters together and like the adaptations of some of them, and they're some of the best castings we've ever seen in movies. And so I think, and nobody's ever connected that many movies in one saga together over time
yeah.
like that and given that type of product. Um, is this The Conjuring here?
Yeah, I mean personally I'd go C.
Yeah, I'm with you. I've seen a few of them. Uh, it's not my
I
vibe.
don't think I don't no, I don't think it's worth anything higher than the C. They have a few good movies, but a lot of the spin-offs are pretty mid or bad, so
Yeah. DC. Now, is this, are we doing Snyderverse here, or do you want to consider
I
like
think
James Gunn stuff?
I feel like the do you think it's just the DCEU or do you think it's DC in general with like Pattison, like Christian Bale? Like are we counting that or do you just want to count connected universes?
That changes a lot because if it's Snyderverse or DCEU, it's, I mean, what are you going, like C or D for that? But if it's
If it's
everything, I
a,
mean, it's like A or S, right?
we're gonna count. We'll go DC. We'll go do DCEU
Okay.
just because that's like a franchise in a
You know what?
sense.
That's fair because down here there is Spider Man. So I mean,
We'll
that's like a
put D.
different.
I'd go D
Okay.
if it's
Yeah.
DCEU.
Yeah, I'm fine with that because there is Spider-Man down here, so I guess that's a differentiation from MCU. They're doing like Spider-Man movies. We'll get to that. Despicable Me.
I mean,
B.
I'd say it's probably just for Me slash Minions. I would have said C over
C. I didn't know
B.
if we were counting Minions on that. I'm cool with C.
Even I
Yeah.
kind of think, looking at it, I think this Beauty and the Beast. I think it's live action Disney movies. I don't.
So, you think so?
Beauty and the Beast has like one anime. It has like an animated sequel, I think, like a directed
Yeah.
DVD, and then like the
Have you
live.
seen
I'm
this
gonna.
one with Emma Watson?
No, I heard it's one of the better ones though.
It's I seen it like 6 months ago or so. It's pretty good.
I think if we're counting live action Disney movies, I would say overall C. There's a few like okay ones, but I think in general the consensus and in my opinion they're just money cash grabs,
Yeah.
and it works. So
It probably is live action Disney because for it to just be Beauty and the Beast is a weird pull on this graph or list. So we'll go live action. What would fall under live action Disney movies? So Lion King. Uh,
there's Lion King, there's a Cinderella one, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, the Cruella movie with Emma Stone counts as one.
yeah. All right. I'm
Um,
cool with C.
there's like I mean Moana this year.
Yeah. And even the live action Lion Kings are not that great.
No,
So
I mean they're live action, but they're also animated. It's pretty
yeah.
stupid.
This is Fast and Furious here.
Yeah, I
Um.
mean I'd go see again
I
personally.
yeah.
They have like 3 good movies out of 10.
What is this? The Predator?
What?
Or no? I can't tell
It's
what it
Harry
is. Is that Harry
Potter.
Potter? Dude, oh my god, I thought that was a head. All right, hold on. I'm not putting that in there. Dude, I thought that was a head
No,
here
you
with
got to
like the
keep that.
teeth.
You got to keep that
Dude,
in there.
all right. Uh, Harry Potter.
Um,
Where are we putting that?
I I can't. I know you're not the biggest fan. It has to go in S. I don't see how it's not an S.
An S? Wait,
Yeah.
are you putting the books in this too, or the movies?
No, it's the movies. If we're gonna put another franchise on here in S that you are gonna say has to be an S that has less
Yeah.
good movies than that
Okay.
one,
All right. But the peaks of that, we'll get to that later. Whatever. All right. So Harry Potter. I think a lot of people would disagree with that. I'm kind of curious to see what the
I don't think
reaction to
so.
that would be. All right. Was this Hunger Games?
Yeah, I'd probably put it in B, I guess.
B. Yeah, they're like okay.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean,
yeah. Indie. All right. Well, this is
see,
gonna be
I was
another
gonna
episode.
say indie and not lower than B. I kind of wanted to say A, but
Um,
what what do you think?
so I don't want to dive into it too much because I know we're gonna talk about this. Um, I'm cool with A because I think it's a big name and it's a legendary franchise. But as far as like the quality of the movies, like it's probably it's somewhere between A and B for me. They're all well.
Um,
I'll talk about it another time, but I'm cool with A because I think it's a franchise worth being there.
okay.
All right.
Uh, James Bond. I feel like it has to be A or B just because there's so many movies that span
Yeah. I'm kind of
50
on.
plus years. I would probably put it B or
I
C
was thinking B.
personally,
You want?
but
I'm cool with C.
I don't think it's worse than anything in C.
Okay. I'm
Oh,
cool with
you put
C.
it in C. Okay,
Yeah. Or do you want to?
I'm fine. I'm
We can
fine with that.
revisit it.
I think John Wick is a good B.
I think it's B as well.
I'm a
It's
little
almost
lower
like
on the on especially 3 and 4 than other people. Like, yeah, it's
yeah,
I think they're awesome like action movies and they're cool to see, but at the same time, some of the stuff he survives gets a little crazy. Like,
and it's just it's a little bit like too much consistent action and not like 2 hours of just beating people up and shooting them and like being John Wick. Like it kind of gets old in my opinion. Um, I know that's not like the entirety of those movies, but it almost sometimes feels like it in a way. And so I don't know. I'm in B tier on it.
I think B's fine. Um, for are we going to the next one?
Yeah, Jurassic Park here.
I would just
Um,
consider all of them.
yeah,
I
yeah,
personally wouldn't put it past B just because I don't think it should be. It's definitely not S. I know you're big on dinosaurs, but I
no,
don't.
I'm not going S.
I'm okay with A, but I think really
Damn. Hmm.
I think you have the first one, the third one, and the first Jurassic World that are like
B.
above average movies. That like
The
obviously the
first
first
one
one.
is yeah,
I'm just saying those three are the only ones that I think are anything better than average. I think Dominion and Fallen Kingdom are terrible.
yeah. I don't think two's bad. Lost World is like a okay movie. Um, but the first one is like so revolutionary in what it did too. And I don't think the new one is like terrible. I don't think it's great, but I don't think it's terrible. Uh, I'm like an A or B tier. I
I'm fine with going B if you're fine. I just figured you weren't gonna die on that hill.
no, I'm not gonna die on a till. I'll go B, but I'm gonna put it like here.
That's
Not
fine.
that we care about the ranks, but like
That's
for
fine.
me, it's like I see. Okay, I'm not gonna like debate it, but like if you had to ask me which of these two is more legendary, I would put Jurassic Park over Indy.
I wouldn't disagree with that in terms of their legacy, but I think in terms of I don't know
Quality.
movie quality, I think Indie is more consistent and overall. I think Jurassic Park has higher highs.
Okay, but then so are any of the first three how do I put this? So there's five indies and there's
Yeah.
well there's seven Jurassic Parks. I mean the last two indies are probably where in the Jurassic Park rankings? Are they?
I mean, I feel like if you're getting into that though, you're just saying, would I rather watch a dinosaur movie and not care about the quality? Because like Fallen Kingdom's terrible.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying because with like just seeing a dinosaur movie, because Jurassic Park definitely can have like a lower quality as far as plot, but if there's cool dinosaur stuff, then it makes up for it. Whereas Indy doesn't have that benefit. I get that
I
point.
think I would put. I don't like. I see. I think all four of the movies you said would be in the bottom
Yeah,
four of if we
like
ranked
that would.
all of them.
Yeah, that would be my bottom four. Um, all right. I mean, yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
not gonna
I'm.
change it, but
We
I
can
think that might be
always
a good
move
debate for another
indie.
time.
We can always move indie down as well as when we finish.
Yeah, let's leave it here. I think that's a good debate for another episode. Maybe like these two franchises, um,
Yeah.
or something. But all right, Lord of the Rings, S tier,
I'm gonna be honest.
right?
I've never seen it, but I've heard that it's like. Have
Yeah,
you
that
seen
is.
them?
I've seen one. I haven't seen all of them. I really should see the rest. I know
I
there's
think
only
we can put
three.
it. I think we can put it in A. Just even though we haven't seen it, I
Okay,
know like a lot of people regard it as like the best
the best trilogy ever.
trilogy ever. I know the
Okay,
Hobbit movies are like a mixed bag, but we'll put it in
we're.
A
I
just
think
to
we're
kind of
putting it.
respect.
Yeah, we're gonna put it A just because we haven't seen it and show it respect. But if we had seen it, it probably goes up
Yeah,
here.
it'd probably be an S.
Mission
Um,
Impossible.
I'd probably just put it in B.
B. Yeah, I'm not huge on it. There's also like too many of them at this point.
I know when they
Um,
like kind of brought it back, the like more recent movies are more, better in quality than like the
yeah,
originals,
yeah,
but I don't. It's definitely not A. So in my opinion, so
yeah. Planet of the Apes. I'm
I think I would put it personally in A, like
yeah.
the War of the Planet of the Apes trilogy, and
It's
even the
so good.
one that came
Yeah,
out
I haven't seen the
2
new
years
one.
ago, last year.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet. But the is it the
They're so
second one, the
good.
War of the Planet of the Apes?
Yeah,
That one is so good.
because I think
Um,
it's Rise, War, then Dawn, maybe.
yeah, and I think they're all like they're very similar to the indie movies, where like at least the first three indie movies, where I think they're all like neck and neck in rating, and one of them probably
They're
is just
also just
like a half a star
the
better.
CGI is also so good in the
It's
motion
so good.
capture.
Yeah, Andy Serkis is really fantastic as Caesar
Yeah, I mean
in
he's
those
probably the
movies.
goat as in terms of motion capture.
Yeah, he's so good in that.
Um, I think the next one is like the live action Sony verse. I'd put it in D.
I haven't seen it, so I'll just take your.
It's like Venom and like all those movies. So I would put it in
Okay.
D.
Yeah.
Spider Man, I put in S.
Yeah.
I don't really think that's a
I
debate.
does it matter? Are we considering like is it all three of their movies?
That's how I view it.
Okay.
Just
I mean,
Spider
I'd
Man in
still go
general.
S.
Even if you want to count the Spider Verse movies, it would definitely make it
Well,
an
that
S
just
too.
makes it better. Yeah.
Um, Star Trek, personally, I put it in C. I don't think
Okay.
it's.
Yeah. I've never seen them.
Some of them are okay. There's so much Star Trek, like TV shows, movies. Like
Yeah.
there might be more Star Trek projects than
Than anything.
Star.
Or
Disney might have actually made Star Wars have more now, but
yeah.
obviously you're gonna put Star Wars in S.
Yeah. I mean, I know you're. Look,
I mean, I wouldn't put it lower than A, and I probably would still put it in S. I
are
just
we?
think
Is this a movies list or is this TV shows as well?
I think it's just franchises.
Oh, so
So
everything.
just everything.
Okay. I mean, it's tough because I mean, if you want to consider the highs of like Empire, it might be higher highs than almost anything on this list. If it's not, it's like it's in the conversation. But then the lows are just abysmal with the sequels and a few
Just
of the
based off of its
shows.
impact and like I don't
It
think the
is,
movies I don't think the movies overall like there's only a few. I think 4 out of the 9 are like above like 8 out of 10s or above in my opinion. I know
yeah.
that that's different for you, but I would still put it in S.
No, I
I
mean,
just
I would say 4 out of the 10 are, or 4 out of the 9, if we're going off of
I
that,
guess if you're
are
going to go Rogue, are you counting Rogue One?
Well,
And
Rogue One
when you
and
said 10,
Solo. Well, yeah,
well, the end
I
Solo.
said 10 by mistake, but then it would be 11.
4 of the 9 of the Skywalker saga, I think, are,
Our 8 out of 10s
uh,
are better.
and I think there's more like 5. Like, I mean, Rise of Skywalker's terrible. I think Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones are 5 out of 10 at best.
Like, yeah, I would go like so 3, 4, 5, 6 would be like 8 out of 10s or
That's
better.
Yeah, that's how I have it. And then
I would
like
go
I think
this.
7, I think 7 for me would be like a 6 out of 10.
I'm
I'm
lower
a
on
little
that.
higher on 7
Yeah,
than you are.
I'm lower on it over time. I was high on it when it like
The Clone Wars movie
before
sucks, but the TV show is obviously really good.
TV shows peak. Um,
Some of the Disney Plus shows are really good, some are really bad.
yeah, I mean the first 2 seasons of Mando were really really good, and then Andor obviously people love that. Rogue One for me is like a 7 out of 10. I think Solo
Yeah,
is
I
like a
just
six
think
and a
Rogue One
half.
is just boring, but it's not a bad movie.
So that yeah, I mean that's my thing with Andor. Like it's not a bad show, but it's just boring.
I
Um,
think I mean I think Star Wars at S is fine.
I think it's. Would you argue it's the most revolutionary on the list? Like, has any franchise on here changed movies or like done more than
Um
this? I mean,
I mean the
it's got to
OG
be in it.
trilogy obviously is probably
That's where
like
I'm coming.
one
Yeah,
of the more influential things ever. I think I don't want to say it's more influential, but the MCU has completely changed modern movies. Like everything is connected now. Like
yeah.
every franchise is trying to connect, do legacy
George,
stuff, bring back
yeah,
characters, or
and
just connect movies in stupid ways.
George also like changed the way movies were filmed, like with the originals, and then with Episode Two, like the CGI, the blue screen rooms for that, like he was the first one to like pioneer those ways of filming, and so that in itself, I know you don't necessarily like feel that in the movie. I mean, I guess you do, but like maybe you're not thinking about it. But I mean, as far as the way he like filmed these movies, I mean, it changed the way everything was done after that too.
Yeah, I mean,
So
I think it's like influence on the world is undeniable. I
yeah,
think I like growing up, like just have like, especially with Disney, I just think it doesn't hold up as well as it could. Some of the movies,
yeah,
obviously, they're also cool to see, and then the sequels kind of tarnished a lot of it, but I think it's still a S
yeah.
franchise.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Transformers.
I think the Shia LaBeouf, I think the first four are decent because I think what three with Shia and then the first one with Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, yeah.
I think they're fun. Haven't really seen the newer ones. I'm fine with going B, honestly.
I'm in the B. If they're not bad, I would go B. Um, and
And
then this
then
is everything X Men.
yeah, I would go B too. X Men's
Yeah.
kind of like the Star Wars. They have so like the Star Wars movies. There's only a few that are like upper echelon, and then the rest
Hmm.
are kind of just not great.
Yeah.
Like I think you have. I mean, if you really like X2, Days of Future Past, and
Yeah.
First Class are really good. Logan's obviously the best one, and then I don't know if you're counting like Deadpool, sure, but I wouldn't. I don't think I'd count that.
I don't count Deadpool. Yeah.
I think B's fine. I think
What do you? So what are your gripes or changes with this list? Um, that you would personally
honestly,
do.
I don't think I would change anything. I think you would probably move Indy down one, and I'm not. If that's what you want to do, I'm not gonna fight it.
Well, yeah, I'm
But
not gonna. We agreed. I'm not gonna officially change anything. I'm just like saying, like, just for discussion purpose. Um, like what? Like if it was your personal list, what would you do for yourself? Because we're not gonna change anything
um,
from this. But
the only thing I would potentially change if it was just me is maybe Avatar and A, but at the same time, I it might need one more movie to get there. I think Avatar is. I mean, I like the trilogy so far. The first one's kind of meh compared to the other two, but obviously visually they're spectacles. Um,
yeah,
but I also don't think it was ever going to be an S. And the ones that are in A right now, I wouldn't really compare it to. Like I think
yeah,
A is pretty untouchable. So I think this list is good. Um,
okay,
I don't think I'd move anything down. I think DCEU and the Sonyverse are the only two truly terrible. I
Oh,
think the only
that's
one that maybe you could drop down, honestly, in the future is the Fast and Furious movies.
yeah. They're gonna run that into the ground. I think if they
I
haven't
think they only
already.
they're supposed to only have maybe one more,
Yeah, but you never know.
yeah,
Because now
I'm
it's like
content with
they're
this
almost
list.
like supernatural kind of movies. Like there's like weird.
Yeah, they went to space when it was like street racing and they were like street level like
Yeah,
criminals. It was fine, and then
yeah.
but I would assume
For
if you had to change anything, you're obviously gonna move Harry Potter down.
yeah, I mean, I would move it to A. And I have seen 7 of the movies, so I didn't see all 9. But it just didn't captivate. Maybe I have to rewatch them, but they didn't captivate me the way I wish they did. Um, I know
There's only 8,
Lord.
so what you've seen
Oh,
everyone
is it?
except
Oh,
for
I'm
the
sorry.
last
Is
one.
it? Yeah, I think so. I thought there was 9. Okay, yeah. Then I gotta watch. I'll probably. That
I
was like
think you
two
should
years
try to
ago that I.
rewatch them
Mm-hmm.
because I watched
Because that
them.
was.
I'll be honest, I watched them for the first time last year, and I always like was like I don't understand the hype, and then I watched it. I was like, okay, this is actually
Yeah, I
pretty
mean,
great.
so I watched 7 of them, and that was like 2 years ago, and I just I wasn't too into it. I probably should give it another shot if there's only 8 and just try it. Um, so I'll probably end up doing that at some point if I can find the time to like binge it. Uh, what else I would change? I mean, Lord of the Rings. I obviously I haven't seen the whole trilogy, and so I can't change it. But I recognize that it probably would be S tier for most people. But that's just like a neither of us have really seen it, so we have to put it how
Yeah,
we
I
can
don't.
respect
I
it.
just don't want to put it in S when I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah,
But I've just
and
heard people
yeah,
glaze it nonstop. So
and then my only other, and we got into it a little bit over it. I think I would put. I really think I would put Jurassic over Indie, and I don't even know if I would like would I drop Indie to B? I don't know, but I think I would put Jurassic over Indie if I had a rank. Like if this was a ranking, I would probably put it over Indie. Not that I would drop Indie to B, but I would put Jurassic and A over it. But that's the only thing that I think I see on here that like really would get me to argue it or change it.
yeah, I
Um,
mean,
do you
I
think
don't hate it.
Spider-Man deserves to be that high, or is it just is it the character? Because I mean, if you break it down, the Taz movies most people think are terrible. The only two that are like elite movies in the Spider-Man movies are probably 2 and No Way Home, right? Unless you're counting Spider-Verse.
Like elite, I would say. I mean, in my opinion, Spider-Man 2, Far No Way Home, and I if for live action, I like Homecoming a lot. But then if you're counting the two Spider-Verse movies, then you have 5 elite movies.
Yeah, if you're counting Spider-Verse, then I think it's there. But if you're not, and it's just live action, maybe it's A. I'm not gonna like die on that hill, but like, because you think about it, like Spider-Man one's okay, like it's good. 2 is great. 3 people hate. I liked it, but people hate it. Chasm obviously is what it is, and then Homecoming is good. People hate Far From Home for the most part, and then there's No Way Home. So I don't know, maybe A, but I'm not gonna die on that hill.
Yeah, I mean, I I would be fine with A, but I just think I would probably put it at S.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna change it, but I would I would entertain that argument of A for Spider-Man and not S. Um, but that does it here for the tier list. Let's go and talk about the other topic we wanted to do, which was the Warner Bros. Purchase from Paramount. I'll let you kick that off. You probably are a little bit more
Yeah,
passionate about the
that
subject
they
than I am.
basically Paramount came out with like a new bid and outbid Netflix,
I
and
think it was 111 billion.
yeah, I don't know the exact amount, but I know that Netflix had the chance to like counter it or up it, and they were like, it's not worth it. And I think
Yeah,
Paramount just paid like the kind of like I don't know the fee to now take over the. They paid Netflix to like be top in line now. I don't know exactly what it was called. But basically, it seems like Paramount's going to be buying Warner Brothers now, which is not really. A big thing with the Netflix deal that people were worried about were obviously movies being on Netflix and streaming, not in the theaters. But um, now with Paramount buying Netflix, I would say it's even a worse thing to happen for media, movies, and just the entertainment world as whole.
Yeah, and I mean they get a hell of a lot of IPs out of it too. They get all of like DC. They're getting Conjuring. What else did we talk about earlier that they're gonna get? I mean, they're getting a
I
lot
mean, they get everything
of
on HBO, Game of Thrones,
a lot
just
of animated stuff, a lot of sitcoms they're getting. Which like even if it's not releasing in theaters, like these are stuff that are on streaming services and stuff that people watch daily. Um, and maybe they come off of regular TV if they're going to these streaming services now. Um,
yeah, they get like I think like Looney Tunes and stuff now.
yeah, or even just like sitcoms like Two and a Half Men and Big Bang Theory. Like if I go on my TV and open up the guide, those two are like always cycling on whatever channel they're on, like FX or whatever the hell it is. Who like do they stay on those channels for people that are just turning on their TV every day to watch,
Well, I
those
think
shows
just
or
Paramount would just own those channels now. I see what you're saying.
maybe yeah.
I mean, HBO Max would be dead. I think
Hmm.
it would just be Paramount Plus now, which like people would say that would be like a good. I mean, the same thing would happen with Netflix, but people could be like, "Oh, one less streaming service," but I think that just means Paramount Plus would be even more expensive, and then in return, other um, streaming services would also probably be
Yeah, I mean
expensive.
that's part of the issue too. Is now like if everything gets consolidated, they have reason to say we're offering you more than we were before. We're gonna up your charge by $8 a month, and we also like they also made $111 billion deal. They got to make it up somehow, right? So, um,
I I think this me I think this means bad news for the DCU.
in
I don't
like as far as like theater releases,
theater releases, but also like I know Paramount. I can't think of the owner's name or the CEO's name right now, but I know that they've talked about like if they buy it, it's going to be still James Gunn and stuff. But like, are they going to let James Gunn have full creative control? Like,
but
um,
you think that would like motivate them to push out more like because DC's a moneymaker if it's firing on all cylinders. So like you don't think they would want to like push out more of that content to make some of that money that they know is there with DC fans because I mean DC fans are going to pay to see the movies.
yeah, but like, are
So
they just? I'm more concerned with like, are they going to let?
James Gunn run the ship or not?
Yeah, like that's
Uh,
just.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, do you buy it if you don't like? I don't know. He's clearly in control right now. I mean, do you buy that with the intent of taking him out of that position, or you buy it saying we like that James Gunn is this guy? Like, was he an attraction on arguably the biggest IP in Warner Bros. Through the purchase for them to like go ahead with the purchase of Warner Bros. Like, you know what I mean by that? Like, was he an attraction, or was that somebody they want to get out by purchasing it?
I mean, I think them buying it. I don't think they really care so much about James Gunn. Like, I think Superman doing good helps, but like just owning the IP is you can do whatever you want now. Like that's the
Yeah,
thing that's kind of concerning. Like, and they own like I don't know if we mentioned it, but like they also would own Harry Potter too, and there's a new TV show coming out for that.
yeah, yeah.
I
They
just
would own
think
Harry Potter.
one company like it's kind of like your big two companies is Paramount and Disney.
Yeah,
Now they
and
own like
they're the two
probably
juggernauts
eighty
that are
percent
gonna
of
own everything.
Hollywood.
Yeah, every big IP is gonna be under those guys. Um, they just wouldn't have all the NBC stuff like Jurassic, right? Or I don't even know who owns Jurassic.
I think Universal
Yeah,
owns it.
Universal. So that would be NBC, right?
Yes.
So, um, and Universal owns Indy, correct? Or is that Disney?
Disney owns Indiana
Yeah, that's right.
Jones.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, all the big franchises are owned by those two corporations, which like
I mean, their heaviest IPs that they'll own. would be Star Trek, Gremlins, DC, Tom and Jerry, Beetlejuice, Harry Potter, Transformers. Quiet Place is pretty big. Looney Tunes, Conjuring, Mortal Kombat, Game of Thrones is huge. Lord of the
Yeah,
Rings.
yeah, it's a big one, big ones.
Um, and then they'd own the distribution rights to Dune and
Yeah,
Minecraft
Dune.
and the MonsterVerse, which is like Frankenstein and stuff. I think
Yeah,
so, which is actually kind of crazy because I thought
don't they
Universal
when they
owned
own
that.
Godzilla and stuff like that and Kong? Isn't that MonsterVerse?
Oh, I think that is the MonsterVerse actually.
Yeah,
Godzilla and Kong. Yeah,
yeah. It's Godzilla, Kong, which are big movies. That's another one. They
yeah.
keep making those. Um, I don't know if it. I don't think it'll affect theater releases. Like I think theater releases are honestly kind of. I don't want to say like coming back, but like I think post COVID, you're starting to see people want to go to the movies a little bit more. And I do think there is like a kind of a stigma against streaming services like this. Like I think they're starting to get a bad rep because of like the
It's I don't.
purchasing and the pricing for them. I think people do want to go to the theaters now, and so when you see like these AMC deals, like the free movies, you know, if you pay whatever month a month, or Regal, the unlimited. Like I think people want these opportunities to go see them in theaters, and so I don't know if theater releases are going to take a hit because of this purchase.
I I don't know. I think it would be. I think if you're Paramount and you own all these IPs, I think you're going to try to get as many people to buy your streaming service as you can. So it might just be theater releases that are not like a 45-day window
You think like
instead of a week or
20?
two.
Yeah,
Because in order to get Oscar nominated, you just have to be in theaters for a week.
yeah,
So that's a lot what these companies care about. I also don't want to get like too much into it, but if Paramount does buy it, then they would also own like CNN and stuff. And like I don't know if that would also turn into like changing what like the news is gonna say. Like
yeah. Who knows? Um, I don't know. The theater release thing. I guess it depends on the IP. Like if they make like what they're gonna have the Batman now, right? So
yeah,
like I don't think that releases only on streaming. Like I think that's gonna come out in theaters, obviously. Um, I think it
it's just
would.
a matter of like how long it's gonna be in theaters. Like it's just
Yeah, like 2 weeks
we're really not gonna
versus
know
a
what's
month and a
gonna
half.
happen until
Yeah,
it officially is gone through.
yeah,
But I'm definitely concerned about it.
yeah. Um, yeah, I got nothing really else to say on that. I think it's more of a wait and see kind of thing. I hope it goes well. Like I hope they do well by all those movies because they're big IPs and popular and fan favorites. Um, but I don't want to see anything like suffer because of the purchase, and so hopefully
Yeah.
they do well by all of it. Obviously, um, but that's pretty much
Yeah.
all I have on that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have anything else to say right now. I don't have all the information on it, but just hopefully, if they do purchase it, at least they're going to still bring movies to the theaters and don't ruin all of a lot of people's favorite IPs.
Yeah. Um,
So
yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and see on that. And see where that takes us. It'll probably be a while until we really see movement on that type of thing with such a large purchase and all those entities being scooped up. Um, but if nothing else, I think we're good to close it out, right?
yeah, I don't have anything else right now.
All right, cool. All right. Well, thank you all for watching today's episode. We did the tier list and then a little bit of discussion. We'll be back in the future with another episode this upcoming Saturday, and yeah, we'll see you guys then.
All right, thanks for watching.